Hello, how is everybody doing? So today we're going to read a story which is quite a bit scary, but at the same time hopeful. So it is a story about how God destroyed two cities full of evil and rescued the righteous. So as a background, Lot is Abraham's nephew and he separated himself from Abraham and pitched his tent even as far as Sodom. Okay? So we're going to read from Genesis chapter 19, 1 to 2, and from verse 12 to 29. So are you ready? So now let's quiet our hearts, close our eyes, sit back, relax, let the Holy Spirit walk through for what we are about to listen today. First, Genesis chapter 19, verse 1 and 2. Now the two angels came to Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gate of Sodom. When Lot saw them, he rose to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face towards the ground. And he said, "Hear now, my lords, please turn into your servant's house and spend the night, and wash your feet, and you may rise early and go on your way." And they said, "No, but we will spend the night in the open square." Now let's move on to verse 12, where Sodom and Gomorrah, the two cities, were destroyed. Verse 12. Then the men said to Lot, "Have you anyone else here, son-in-law, your son, your daughter, and whoever you have in the city? Take them out of this place, for we will destroy this place, because the outcry against them has grown great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it." So Lot went out and spoke to his son-in-law, who had married his daughters. And he said, get up, get out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city." But to his son-in-law, he seems to be joking. When the morning dawned and the angels urged Lot to hurry, saying, "Arise, take your wife and your two daughters who are here, lest you be consumed in the punishment of the city." And while he lingered, the man took hold of his hand, his wife's hand, and the hands of two daughters, the Lord being merciful to him, and they brought him out and set him outside the city. So it came to pass, when they had brought them outside, that he said, "Escape for your life. Do not look behind you nor stay anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest you be destroyed." Then Lot said to them, "Please, no, my lords. Indeed, now your servant has found favor in your sight, and you have increased your mercy, which you have shown me by saving my life. But I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil overtake me and I die. See, now this city is near enough for me to flee to, and it is a little one, and please let me escape there, and my soul shall live." And he said to them, "See, I have favored you in concerning this thing also, in that I will not overthrow this city for which you have spoken. Hurry, escape there, for I cannot do anything until you arrive there." Therefore, the name of the city was called Zoar. The sun has risen upon the earth, and Lot entered Zoar. And then Lord rained brimstone and fire on Sodom and Gomorrah from the Lord out of the heavens. So he overthrew those cities, all the plain, all the inhabitants of the city, and what grew on the ground. But his wife looked back behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. And Abraham went early in the morning to the place where he had stood before the Lord. And then he looked towards Sodom and Gomorrah, and towards all the land of the plain, and he saw, and behold, the smoke of the land which went up like the smoke of the furnace. And it came to pass, when God had destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the city in which Lot had dwelt.